Hi guys, how are you all doing? This your coffee now, guys. Let's do a get ready with me. I I'm not going out. I want to make videos, so I need to do a little bit something on my head. Just ignore my edges. I'm not putting any edge control on my hair today because I notice whenever I do like cornrows like this and I put edge control, it will come and settle here, like the beginning of the braid. It will settle on it. So I don't want that to happen to this one. I just want to rock it. This is 1 week that I've had this hair, so it's still early days, so I don't want to put any edge control. So let's start this makeup. The primer that I'll be using today, I've done my skincare. I've put on my moisturizer, but the primer that I'm using today has got SPF because I'm not going out. They said it's going to rain today. The weather is a bit cloudy, but it's not raining yet. But let's see. Maybe I'll go out or I won't. But this primer is really good. I don't normally use this primer, but we're going to use it today. So I'm using the Invisible UV Flawless Poreless Primer. This is Charlotte Tilbury primer, and it's got SPF 50 PA plus 4 pluses. So that is a good UV protection. Okay, so comes in this packaging. You open it that way, but I need to shake it because I haven't used it for quite some time. So it comes out like that. I'm just going to use, if you are using SPF, this is not enough. Even as SPF, this is so little, but we're just going to use it like that today. But in between, I'm going to use my spray SPF, so I'm not really bothered. It's got a smell. That's one thing with Charlotte Tilbury stuff. Her stuff has got fragrance. And sometimes I'm scared of adding fragrance to any of my skincare that have fragrance. I'm kind of like scared of using them, but we move. I like putting primer under my eye like that. You guys will be hearing the sound of my washing machine. Just bear with me because I'm washing clothes and my kids are home. So in between, you can hear their voice. Yep, that is the primer. I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Setting Refreshing Spray. Almost finished. I have it. Lotan, I'm making a video, please. Sorry, see what I'm saying? They're home, so you can hear them. So I'm just going to use this. I have a new one, but I really want to finish this one before I open that one. I just want, oh, I can taste that. Taste a little bit salty. I need a fan. I need a fan. Latana! Sorry, guys. In between, you see what I'm doing. Latana, I need a fan, please. Can you get me? Let me take my earrings off. When I finish, I put it back on. Okay. Quick, quick, quick. Let me put this down. I'll put it on when I'm done. Give me this green one here. Quick, quick, quick. Ooh, it's burning me here. I'm feeling the burning. Go on, go on. What is the one that have a bottom? Give me the bottom of it. I saw the bottom in your room. Go and check and bring it. Hurry up. And then you close this door. You people are making noise. Let me just fan it down. Dry it down a little bit. Oh, I can feel. So this is just to help the makeup last a bit longer. Quick. Now close the door and go, please. See this fan? Is less than £5. I got it from TikTok store. So if you are looking for just everyday hand fan, try that one. Now let's do, I got this brush. Whenever I use my brush, I like washing them before use, but today your girl is going to take a risk. I'm not washing. I'm just going to use it like that. This is Face Real Technique Seamless Complexion Brush. Pair with foundation, primer, and moisturizer. Okay, so you can use it for, I just wanted to try it because it looks different. So look, from this angle, it's flat that way in the back, so it'll be really good for foundation because I have something like this, the Morphe one, and I have something like this from Sephora, I think. Yeah, so when I saw this, I was like, oh, that looks different. Let me put my hand cream first before we carry on. So what I'm putting on my hand is just my body lotion. This is the mixture of my body lotion that I did with you guys, just so that you won't be seeing my ashy hands flashing all over your face. Let's make the hand look, just look at this. I watched a video where someone was saying, oh, stop mixing your moisturizer and all that. Look, every aboki within kettle. If you feel like you don't want to mix your moisturizer, it's up to you. If you feel like it's quick and easy for you, you mix it and it's easy for you to use it whenever you want to. it is still up to you. Okay, so everything in this space is people will tell you what they think. It is now left for you to use your head and say, oh, how do I want this? Do you know what I mean? So don't let them pressure you. That's just what I'm trying to say. Don't let people tell you, do it this way, don't do it that way, do it now, no, no, do it the way you feel like this is how I want to do it. This is how I want it to work for me, if I'm making sense. So yeah, because I saw that video and she was saying, oh, if you do it like that, no. I've been mixing my moisturizer, my body lotion, and it has worked for me. So why do I put it like this? Well, I make sure I have like space from here to here, and I shake it properly whenever I'm using it. It still gives me the same thing till finish. So I don't know why. But you know what? We need content, isn't it? So sometimes whatever you try that works for you, yeah, you will just tell people, don't do it that way, do it that way, and they run with it. That's all right. Let me turn off this fan because the noise is too much. I'm sorry, guys. So now let's put on our foundation. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is their Stay All Day and Night Foundation. Please, can someone tell me why I'm using my expensive makeup products when I'm going nowhere? Why? I don't know. I just feel like doing it. There's possibility I will go out today. Let me see how this makeup pulls out. If the makeup is good, there's possibility I will go out. Because I don't see the reason why I'm just putting on makeup knowing that I am not going anywhere. Well, let's put on the foundation. So I'm putting that directly on my foundation brush like that. Let's use 2 pumps. That would be a whole lot more. Let me just apply that directly on my face like that. I wanted to put it, I normally, whenever I do it, I just put it at the back of my hand, but because I have my moisturizer that I just applied, see, it's off. I know you all be like, Fina, but this is not your shade. Calm down. I wanted to color correct, but it's too late now. This foundation is too much. Let me just put this down like that. Let me put it here because there's the foundation on it. I'm going to use my, where is the brush? Where is the foundation brush? Let's try it. Let's try it. It's poking me a little bit. This is one thing I don't like. When I'm putting on foundation, I don't like it if it pokes me. It's poking me a little bit. But the Morphe one doesn't poke. The Morphe one is really good. It just feels like sponge, like you're using a foundation sponge. Or maybe because this one is new. And remember, I didn't wash it. I'm just using it like that. Oh, it's quick and easy though. It's quick and... See? Do you see that visitor? I saw it. I felt it yesterday and I put my 10% benzoyl peroxide on it. And I'm going to do that tonight as well. Hopefully by tomorrow and next it will clear. Because whenever it happens, I put the 10% benzoyl peroxide. It helps. If I'm being honest, yeah, the brush, the way it applies is good. But if you're someone that has sensitive skin, you have to be careful because I can feel it like literally. It's not that smooth on my skin. It's not smooth on my skin. Except if you're going to brush it down like this. But if it means you patting down your product, like pushing it down, you'll be feeling the bristle like poking you a little bit, which I don't like. I don't like brushes when they do that because my skin is a bit sensitive. So anything I put on my skin, like the primer I told you guys that have the primer has got fragrance in it. So if that's poking me, that's literally putting that into my skin, and before you know it, it will dry me out, and I don't like that. So if I'm to advise, I would say the Morphe one is like, I think £16. But when I got it, it was on offer. I got it for £13 with their sponge. It came in a set of the brush and the sponge. So if you see that on offer for 13, sorry, not 15, 13, get that. But I think the original price is like £18 or so. But that one is the best. I saw this and I said, let me try it. But yeah, it is okay, but it didn't wow me. It didn't make me, because I'm using my beauty blender to just finish it. Do you see that foundation when I put it on my face? And now, that's what you have to check. Sometimes when you try foundations, they won't match immediately because you need to leave them to oxidize a little bit. I don't know if this thing oxidizes with the body temperature, with our body temperature, what I can't say, but That's one thing I noticed with this foundation. This foundation is really good and long lasting. It really, when I mean the foundation is good, it's really good. And it's long lasting as well. See, one visitor here, one here, and that there. And little bit here. See, when I tell people they have the wrong, like they have fake Cosores, and they say, no, 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 your the evidence you're bringing is not enough to show. Since I use that Cosores, like my skin haven't breathed, I just start having breakout, breakout. So what I'm doing now, I'm just using my detox. I'm using ginger, apple, orange, lemon, lime, blend them together, and sometimes I will add cucumber to it. That's what I'm using now. So I take them every morning and sometimes in the evening to see if I can get my skin back. So that is the foundation. Do you see that? It's not really matching. It's matching, but not really of like you can tell the difference. My hand is a little bit darker than that. But don't worry, we'll use what's it called? We'll use our bronzer to make everything look seamless. So the bronzer, we'll use our bronzer to make everything look seamless. The bronzer that I'll be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is their cream bronzer in the shade Chestnut. That is what I decided to use today. My brush is from Spectrum, I think. Yeah, Spectrum. It comes in a set. This bronzer, see what I'm telling you? I dipped it really, really much, but it's beginner friendly. The payoff is not that much. Oh, it smells like paint. Because I was doing that, I came and I smelled the paint. I was like, what are you smelling? Paint, paint, paint. No difference. It smells like paint. Oh my God. This is my first time noticing that. I've not really paid attention to that. Pure paint. It smells like paint. See, like this brush is not poking me. Like the bristles of this brush is really skin friendly. But that Real Technique one, that's one thing with Real Technique. Real Technique, their brushes are kind of like, the bristles are not really that smooth. That's one thing I noticed because I have their brushes as well. It's not really that smooth. Excuse you, who is messaging me? See that? Just a little bit. And you see how I drag that down my neck? And then just a little bit on my ears to make it seamless. You can see the foundation is now, we are getting to somewhere. That's just what I want you to know. We are doing good for ourselves. So now, so next thing is my blush. And the blush, the liquid blush that I'm using today is from e.l.f. This is e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. What shade is this, please? Sorry guys, the shade is written here and I can't see it. I just love this blush. Everyday blush. If you don't want to do too much, just use this blush and you'll be alright. And where is my brush? Yeah. Just pat it in like that. See, like this one is poking me. The brush is poking me a little bit. This one is Beauty Bay, but not as the Real Technique. This side is more than that side. Let me put a little bit more here. The Real Technique one pokes a lot, but this one pokes a little bit. But this brush is really good. Like I said, it's the Beauty Bay one. Make them blush. See, it's the blush. That's one thing that I like. I got the set, and on the set they wrote everything you have to use them for. The foundation one, the powder one, they just wrote it there. So if you are a beginner, it's easy for you to know which one to use and what it is. So see what I'm telling you, it's not too much, it's not that pigmented, but it's a real good color. I just like it. I like the payoff. I like the way it blends with the foundation or whatever you have on your face. The blush is really good, honestly. If I see it on offer again, I'm going to buy maybe the coral shade. But for now, I'm pleased with this one that I have. Because I have lots of blushes, so I don't really need to buy another one. But if I am to buy, I'll go for the coral shade. Now is my blush. I know you all be like, Fina, then when are you going to put... Did I say blush? Concealer. No, you guys will be like, when are you going to put your concealer? I do it anyhow. Sometimes I start with my concealer and my bronzer, my blush, and then go on with foundation. It depends on how I feel. Like I said, it depends on how I feel. One thing you need to know is that makeup doesn't have rules. To me, I feel like it doesn't have rules. Anyhow it works for you, do it. It is your face, and you know what you want. So some days I don't put loads of concealer. Some days I'll wake up and say, you know what? We are gonna conceal like we don't care. And the concealer that I'm using is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. If you are my shade and you don't want to do too much, you don't want bright under eye, Chestnut is your bay. But if you want that bright under eye, then you go for the butterscotch. Butterscotch will do the job for you. So that is it. I'm going to let that sit for a while. Let's let it sit for a bit. Okay, instead of using this fan, let me do my brow. Got to be glue for brows and edges. So this is waterproof one. They have the yellow one, which is just their normal brow and edges. I don't know if that one has to do with edges, but I know that's for brow. And that one, I really like it. And I have that one. I have a backup of that one. And then I went to Tesco. I found out, I saw this one. I was like, oh, this one is waterproof. And I've tried it. I wear it if I'm going to the gym. I just use it on my brow. And if I'm being honest, so far so good. I've not really seen complaint. My brow stays in place when I put it on. So I just use it to layer down my brow. Sometimes I just layer it down like this and I won't put any products. And sometimes I layer it down and then I add products to it. So it depends on how your girl is feeling. And I'm going to use my pencil, the brush, and just... I normally do this before I put on my foundation. I forgot, that's why you see it this way. And you know why I do it? You can see on the edges there, it's cooling out the foundation. So please try not to forget that part. Put it on. So I just use the top part of it to layer down my brow like that. Just push it down flat and rub it off. So it's okay now because I will use the concealer on the top bit of my face, and I'm still going to go in again with my foundation brush, so it's not really that bad, but it's more advisable for you to put it on before any product on your face. Now let's blend. I'm using the Made by Mitchell 3O Puff to blend. This is the best for concealer. You just have to pinch it, hold it like that, put your finger here, pinch it together, and it just helps you to put on your products like you being in control of what you're doing. Since I started doing this, all my foundation, all my concealers are now good. Before, I told you guys, oh, this concealer doesn't blend well, blah, blah, blah. No, you need this. You need this. And I'm so happy I got 3. Do you see that? Anyhow you want your concealer to work. I'm going to try it because I got 3. I'm going to try one. I've tried it before, but I didn't really like it as my foundation. I didn't really like it using it to apply my foundation, but I'm going to try it again and see how that works. Because if I'm being honest, concealer wise, quick and easy and precise, like. And if you need that lift on the side of your eye, just look at that. You are controlling it. Just feels like you are using your finger to run through it like that. Do you see that? This is beautiful. Let me bring my mirror down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I was a little bit far from the... Do you see that? And then look, it gives you room to blend the corner of your nose anyhow you want your makeup. And because I have my lashes on already, so it's easier for me to go like that, and it won't touch my lashes. You see that? Or if it's other puff, it will touch your lashes, and it gives me room to blend this corner of my eye. You see that? Just blend it. This is like, if you haven't tried this, you're missing out. I think its original price is £10 or £16. I can't remember. Well, he did offer, and I got this. I have three. I've been using just this one, and I have two that I haven't. But if it's on offer, I'm going to buy it again. That's how much I like it. I'm going to, now I'm using my foundation puff just to make everything look seamless. Sorry guys if you hear my kids' voice in between. They're on holiday and I'm making long videos today. So, and for powder, I'm using all my Charlotte Tilbury product that I own. I know I didn't tell you guys when I started this video. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury product that I own. I don't have Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I don't have Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, a liquid bronzer, but I have their powder bronzer, which we're going to use. But let's do the under eye. I have their compact powder for under eye. So this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I have number 2 and number 3 because I'm going for natural look. I'm going to use number 3. But if I need a little bit of brightness under my eye, I normally go with number 2. But for today, we end doing number 2. We're going for number 3. Doing this just to... I normally use my puff, but I just want to use this first. And then I have this number 3 too. I bought this one, and I think on transit it broke a little bit. And then I called the company and I sent them the picture of it. You can see on the corner there, that edges, and it goes round. If you see, it just circles round, which is not supposed to be so. And I called them and they sent me a new one and said I should keep this one. So I am lucky I've got 2, so I still use it like that. And oh, I need a powder puff. Okay, yeah. I will use a powder puff to finish it up, but for now I'm just going to leave it like that. I just want it to set a little bit. Let me use the powder puff now because I don't want it to crease. I'm using the Trigwell Cosmetics. Should I use the small one? Let me use the small one. I have the ones that I've opened. Guess what? I wanted to do this. I wanted to go soak my sponge before using my foundation sponge, and I went on washing, like soaking my puff and everything. Now I had to end up washing my puff, so I'm using the new mini Trigwell powder puff. I have other powder puff. The one that I got from Amazon is really good, but this one is quite different. Maybe because it's big, so it gives you more room to hold it, and the way it applies the product under the eye is something else. Not just, do you see that? And that one with the brush, you can tell the difference. It's not just the puff. The powder that I'm using is, anybody that knows that this powder is really, really good. But if you can't afford this one, try the Trigwell loose powder. They are doing offer now. It's £4 something. I've got shade 6, but I want to get the shade 3 as well. I've got shade 6 and the translucent one, which I love. But you see this powder, I can use it all over my face and it will be fine. But I've got the number 4 as well, which I'll use all over my face. So let's set my bronzer first before all over the face. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. Everything is airbrush bronzer. Everything is airbrush flawless. Airbrush that. Let's use the bronze bronzer. This is in the shade 4 Deep. Yeah. And just bronze there. And my brush is from Spectrum as well. Comes in a set. Do you see the shade of this bronzer? You see that? Melanin pumping friendly. If you want to bronze your face and you are my shade or a little bit darker or fairer than I am, and you don't own this bronzer, I don't know what to say. The shade, the finishing of this bronzer is everything. This bronzer, I said bronzer. This bronzer is beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. You see that? Bronze like you don't care. It is your face. Do what you feel like. This makes me happy. Oh, does that make you happy? Go on, do it. That's how it should be. I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury loose, why am I calling it loose? I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury blush, powder blush. So I'm going to use my Pat McGrath Labs, what's the name of this palette? Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush, Glow Trio, Galactic Sun. Galactic Sun. So I'll be using the blush here, this one here. Because the blush is subtle, like the liquid elf blush that I use. I've noticed when it comes to me, makeup looks good on me if it's not too much. If it's not shouty, it looks good on me. But if it's shouty, it doesn't look good that much. Like putting on eyeshadow and all that. Do you see that? That's what I'm saying. Just simple everyday makeup works for me. But when it gets out of that everyday, so I'm using the number 4 of the Flawless Finish powder. Now I'm using that to set all over my face. And I'm using Real Technique brush. They are all over face powder. Do you see my forehead? Where is the shine? Shine who? Shine where? This powder, you ask me, Fina, will you repurchase this if it finishes? Yes, yes, yes. I will always have this powder in my collection. I will always have this here powder and their bronzer in my collection, 100%. And their foundation as well, the one that I'm using now. I don't know of their other foundation, but the one that I'm using now, I will always have it. Those are the Charlotte Tilbury stuff that I've tried, and I love it. The primer, will I repurchase it? No, I have other good primers that I own, but I just got that primer because I have a YouTuber that I watched her video and she loves the primer. And I got it. The primer is a bit pricey though, but I got it on offer. And after this one, am I going to repurchase it? The answer will be no, 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 thanks. I will not. So I'm just going to use the powder for my eyes just to set my lid a little bit. Let me use it and set it because I'm not doing anything on my eyes. I'm just going to use the powder and the bronzer for eyeshadow. Just to set it so that you won't be getting that. And this is a Morphe brush as well. Morphe, they have good brushes and they have bad ones. Every of their brushes with black bristle like this is really good. But if you get the white one, no, I have the white one and I can tell you that is a waste of money. Just feels like I threw my money. Do you see? Why won't I have this in my collection? Can someone tell me why? Can someone just say, oh, Fina, this is why I think you shouldn't have it? No, I'm not listening to you. I am having it in my collection, okay? It must be there. And one good thing is her product pulls out big, so you finishing it will take forever. Mainly this, her bronzer. Finishing this bronzer will take forever. Before I got my other bronzers, I was using it non-stop, but it's still there. Do you see that? It just gives a little bit some on the eyes. Not doing too much, not doing less, because that is the look that your girl is going for. I don't want. See, like my brows, sometimes I will leave it like this. I don't care if I'm being honest, but sometimes I'll put on pencil, which I'm going to do today. I'm going to use my pencil, but we'll do that after everything. I think that will be the last thing I will do. And this is a Morphe brush as well. This is their E62. Is a nose angle brush. And I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer as well. Just to use it to define my nose. Whenever I do this, I just ask myself, why am I doing this? My nose is okay without this. Well, that is what they say, sabi sabi, because you see others do it and it makes your nose look better anyway. So I just join the trend and do it, go. See that? Little bit something makes it look different. And what do we have to do now? Let me just do the brow. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty brow, what's it? Bomb brow pencil in the shade 6. So I'm going to use the 6 first. This is a micro. When I mean micro, I'm just going to use the 6 to fill in this bit. I can use it all over, but since I have the 8 out, let me just use the 6 and then finish up with the 8. I don't like doing my brow on camera. I know I don't do too much on my brow though, but I prefer just doing it. Here is so hot because they are building their sorry, they are doing construction work across where I live, and the noise is coming in here. So I have to close my door and my windows. So literally I am burning here. So this is number 8. The first one that I use is 6 and this one is 8. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Done, 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 done. My under eye, I'm just going to use the bronzer. And where is my, what am I going to use? Let me use my lip pencil. With that? Yeah, I will. Let me, just a little bit of the bronzer I'm using. Yeah, that's fine like that. I want it natural, so that's just all I need. In my water, you need to drink loads and loads of water. If not for anything, just to hydrate your body and soul. Okay, for my lips, I will be using, which lip product do I want to use now? Give me a second. Let me use I have the Charlotte Tilbury pencil. Yeah, I do. This is a lip cheat Pillow Talk 3 Intense. It's not sharpened and I don't have my sharpener here. Let me see if I can. Oh God, it is not, but I'm just going to use it like that because I don't want to stand up to go get my sharpener. I'm going to make another video after this. I want to show you guys my 3 lip pencils that I like when it comes to the shade and the way it applies on the lips. This is one of them. I have other 2 that I'm going to show you guys. I searched all my lip pencils, but these are the 3 that I normally reach out, and these are the 3 that whenever I use them, I really like the way the shade shows up on my lips. So I'm going to make that video after this one. So don't be surprised when you see me, you go, oh, but you're wearing the same clothes. Be coming down. It's the same video. So this is it on the lips. Looks really good. But because it wasn't sharpened, so you won't really see much. And I'm using my Made by Mitchell lip gloss. So this is his lip gloss in the shade Antidotes. Antidotes is what I am using. Do you see the nude shade? This is beautiful. And I just need a little bit flash of pink. I'm going to use my next bottle gloss in the shade Sorbet. Sorbet. Just a little. Oh, that's too much. I wanted a little bit. And here is where I use my finger and it looks seamless. Yeah. So this is how I do it. Make it look seamless. On a normal day, oh God, see that? Giving me a little bit of build up. And if I'm having like that clogginess, see that? What I would do is use a tissue and just bring your lips together like that. And it takes that out. And you're free. So what I would do on a normal day, I will leave my lips like this. But I just want to show you guys how I would darken up a little bit on my line to just make it pop out a bit. So what I will use is this butter gloss in the shade Lava Cake, and this lipstick from Clinique in the shade Vellum. This is the combo. Like, if you don't want any lip pencil, honestly, get these two, you are good. And when I mean get these two, look at that. That's a whole lot of product here that I don't know when I will finish. And just get this. I don't really need the Lava Cake. When I have it, I use it. If it's on offer, I would definitely get this. You know, sometimes they do 3 for 2. If they are doing 3 for 2, I will just get the Lava Cake and I will be all right. I'll get the 3 of them. And so what I do is I just take out the Lava Cake. What I need is just a brush. And what I do is I bring out the lipstick like that. This is what I use this lipstick for. I don't put it all over my lips, and I will just go use it as my lip liner. And the way this applied, the applicator on the lip gloss is just ideal for what I use it for. Put it on your lips, see? It's just there and you go. It's not too big, it's not too small. It gives you the exact precision on how you want it. Do the same on this side. So I just used the, oh God, what have I done? I just used there's something on the bristle. Fina, can you see anything? No, but it's on my lips. I can feel it. I just used that to, because I'm doing Charlotte Tilbury product. That was why I used the Pillow Talk. But recently, I've not been using them. I just keep them. I don't use them that often. Try this lipstick. If you have any other applicator that you can use to apply this on your lips, just get this lipstick as a lip liner. You'll be fine. Look at the shade. Really, really good. I mean, when I say good, I mean good. So that is my makeup done. Let me do a little bit of under eye mascara. I'm using the F Lash It Loud mascara. Just a little bit like that. See your face relaxed, and just pop it out like that so that it won't mess up. Sometimes I say this and I end up messing it up, so we're going to be really careful today. That's it, not too much. Just pop out your socket like that. It's not the socket, your under eye. Oh, I told you guys that possibility of me messing it up is 50%, and that's exactly what I did. A little bit messed up, but like I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm good. See, that went on my lashes a bit. Let's clean it up. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Now let's set the face. Before I set the face, let me finish my water. I had my water here when I did the first setting spray, isn't it? I've drunk setting spray, but that's all right. If you are looking for a good setting spray and you haven't tried this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, party all night, stay all day setting spray, oily skin, dry skin, combination skin, whatever skinning you're skinning, and you haven't tried this, I don't know what to say to you, honestly. This is really, really good. This is really good. This is the jumbo size. I don't know if they still do this size, but they have the 100 ml, which is their original size, and then they have a travel size, which I have used. This is, oh my God, my washing is almost, let me hurry up before my washing will disturb us. So yeah, this setting spray is really good. Let's set the face. Whenever I'm doing my setting spray, I like putting a whole lot under my eye so it can help me set my powder. And let's fan it down. And that is it, on flick, on period, hair down. This is it. It's still drying, it's not fully dry, but, and what I do sometimes, well, let me turn this off so you can hear me. So what I do sometimes, see, it's dry, it's not really a mattifying, it's glowing, the skin is skinning. So what I do sometimes, if I don't want it this glowy, I will just go in with my powder puff and then go over it. But now it's a little bit still wet, so I'll just wait for it to dry fully, and then I go over with my powder brush, and it will just help set it a little bit more. But let's do a little bit of glowy nose. Let's put the highlighter on my nose. I just saw it now, I'm like, yeah, why not? So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that highlighter. Whenever I put highlight on my nose, it just makes my face looks really good. Just teeny tiny underline like that, and on my, see that? That looks good. That looks good. And with my jewelry, everything, I didn't just want too much jewelry going on today, and had to pop on this. Just going on. This is guess fossil. This is a gift. Thank you so much to every single one of you that comes to my class in Blaze Gym that surprised me on my birthday. They gave me a gift voucher and they said, Fina, use it to get whatever you want. I wanted to get a perfume and I was like, no, I don't need a perfume. Like I need something that I will remember. And I have all the perfumes that I like now, and I don't just want to buy anyhow perfume. I just want something memorable. And my mind was like, I have wanted this watch for quite some time, and I went for this watch. Is a watch ring, so the time is correct, and just is everything to me. Like this is me just seeing. Whenever I see this, they gave it to me, and I cried genuine. I was like, wow, the love is real. The love is real. And yeah, so that is fossil, and this one is guess as well. And these are all Pandora. And yeah, these I've had for years, even before I got married. I've had this back in the days in Nigeria, and we still roll with it. This one just came this single piece. I saw it, I was like, I don't care how much, I need this. I need you in my collection. Just you, no problem. And the lady was like, it comes in single. I said, I don't need double. And yeah, we have it. Just see that piece there? Simple. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Nearly an hour. If you watch to the end, just put on the last thing that I use on my face, which is this setting spray. Just put Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. That's a whole lot. That's a mouthful. Okay, if you watch to the end, just put on, what are we going to use? I'm looking. If you watch to the end, just put on Fina in the comment section. Just say Fina, and I will reply you with a thank you. That shows that you watch this to the end, and that will show me my real people. Wherever you watch, you're still my person anyway. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. And I will definitely catch you guys again. I really enjoy it. I know it's long, but I just wanted to do a little bit, get ready with me with you guys, and I really enjoy it. So I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye. And this is where we use the, and just see that? Just pat it over the face. Take out any shine, and you lock in your makeup for good. Period. That is the face. Don't forget to show yourself love, okay? And bye.